I have been married for nearly 3 years. We have no children. We both work in a good IT company. We have no jointly owned property. We are currently renting a flat. We have no loans, our savings are separate, and our earnings are roughly equal. I discovered this subreddit approximately a year ago, and I'm posting here seeking advice on what to do. I found out that my wife was cheating on me about 10 days ago when I overheard her talking to someone, and the call ended as soon as I walked in. So I checked her phone at about 3 a.m. and found that call logs had been deleted from that evening. I did some digging and discovered that she uses Telegram, which I had no idea about because we use WhatsApp for chatting and everything. I have been busy at work for nearly 3 months since I am competing for a promotion with 2 other people, so I haven't had much time at home. I found out that she had been having an affair with a coworker for approximately 9 weeks when I discovered that they were texting each other and exchanging nudes. Maybe they were just being intimate and enjoying each other's company, as she has stated several times that she does not want him to think they are anything more than that. They had gotten physical 4 times. I had taken pictures of everything, but I did not have the courage to confront her because I was so scared and feared that our relationship would be over if I did. I was numb for a few days and had no idea what to do when she asked if everything was okay. I told her that I had a problem at work and everyone in the workplace was wondering if I was okay. So I informed them that my aunt had passed away. I also took a 2-week absence and informed HR that my wife was cheating on me. I was sick in the morning and had a really high fever, so I urged her to stay, but she said she would, if she could, but the work trip was important, and that's when I knew I was going to divorce her. I asked my brother to follow her and take pictures of her yesterday, and one of them turned out perfectly because she was kissing him. I was devastated and I cried a lot. I wanted to drink, but my brother stopped me. I wanted revenge, so I decided to tell her that I was having an affair with another woman, and then leave her. She will portray herself as the victim, and tell her friends and her parents, who are very conservative, and I'm sure they will be furious with me. Then I will tell everyone that she is making up stories and show proof of her cheating. Nobody, not even her parents, will trust her again. When I asked my father's legal friend, who is also his neighbor, he said that divorce would be easy with proof and nothing to divide because the only thing we have to discuss is jewelry, which my mother gave my wife a part of. I am leaving today to live with a friend who has an extra room because he is living alone, and I am waiting for my wife to return home so I can take off my wedding ring. Please wish me luck and advise me on how to recover from this. This is also a one-time account. Update: I know she is truly sorry. She has done everything I could ask for. But should I forgive her? I wrote this piece 8 days ago, but I finally published it yesterday, so here's an update. When I told her about my affair, she was shocked. I tried to leave quickly because I had my things in the car, but she wouldn't let me go and started asking questions like, who is she? And do I truly love her and not my wife? Her and not my wife? Then she started muttering, and I simply yelled, let go! This was the first time I had raised my voice in our 5 years of dating. I sprinted away to my car and drove off. After that, she called me at least 10 times, so I blocked her number. But then I started receiving hundreds of texts from her. I texted her back, telling her not to contact me or I would block her completely. I also said that we would talk about it in a few days. She stopped messaging me after a few more attempts, and we eventually agreed to meet. When I saw her after 3 days, she looked frail and her eyes were bulging from not eating. She began by saying that she knows I am not the type of person to have an affair, and that I have never had enough time for one. She explained that she cheated because of her own infidelity, her sincerity in wanting forgiveness, and her desire to make things right. After 30 minutes, I finally told her the truth. She then revealed that the meeting was not a hoax, but that she had used the extra day to play around, which is why she couldn't stay to take care of me. I asked for her phone, which she gave me. To my surprise, nothing had been deleted. She had even warned her affair partner to never contact her again, stating that he meant nothing to her and that she only loved me. She also informed her HR department that she intends to resign. When I told her I didn't believe her and that I wanted a divorce, she burst into tears and begged for another chance. This went on for about 2 hours. Then, at our house, a woman walked in and revealed that she is the wife of the man my wife had an affair with. She showed me evidence of them kissing and texting. The woman then proceeded to scream and verbally abuse my wife, saying that she hopes our marriage fails. I asked her what she thought would happen, since we were planning to buy a house this year and start a family next year. She couldn't answer my question. I could see that my wife was truly sorry and regretful. I am confident that she would never do it again. But the question remains, should I forgive her? I still love her, but I don't want to be in a toxic or loveless marriage. I want to be able to trust my spouse completely. Next story. Hey Reddit, I know this is going to be difficult, but I don't really have anyone else to talk to about it. I'm hoping that just getting my thoughts and feelings out there will help me feel better. So last night, I borrowed my wife's phone because I needed to use the flashlight and my phone was charging. I have always trusted my wife, so I didn't snoop through her phone, even though we knew each other's passwords, and I've never thought twice about my wife accessing my phone. But when I opened up her Facebook Messenger app, I saw messages she had been sending with a guy she knew from her hometown before we met. As I read through the messages, my heart sank. There were a lot of hearts and love eye emojis, and she was talking about wanting intimacy with him and how much he turned her on. She even sent him photos, some of which featured our 11-month-old daughter. When I confronted her about it, she broke down and admitted that she had been miserable since giving birth and that this was all just a fantasy for her. I went through all of her conversations and saw that she had discussed meeting up with him in our city. I work out of town a lot, but nothing ever came of it, and she ended things with him in December. She doesn't have all of the messages, but from the context I could tell that there were messages from both sides. She told me that when she finally decided to end things, he contacted her over Instagram, and she told him it was over. I'm at a loss for what to do now. Part of me wants to just pack my things and leave, but the thought of my child growing up with divorced parents breaks my heart. And I still love my wife, but I don't know how we can ever get back to a point where I trust her. When I used to look at her, all I could see was the amazing 10 years we've spent together and our future together. She keeps apologizing and saying how much she cares about me, but she's a liar and a cheater. How can I ever trust her again? Is this the end? Is this how my relationship with the love of my life and the mother of my child ends? Is it worth trying to fix this? Will I ever be able to trust her again? I also don't know who to talk to about this. I found out last night and couldn't sleep a wink, and I think part of the reason is that I haven't had anyone to talk to about it. My heart and mind are torn. My heart still loves her and wants to give her another chance, but my head is trying to protect my heart and leave. I've been cheated on in every relationship I've been in. Is there something wrong with me? Am I doing something that makes my partner seek out someone else? Or is it just bad luck? Why do I deserve someone who is as devoted as I am? My mind is racing right now. I keep experiencing waves of emotions and having breakdowns. I need to talk to someone, but I don't want to talk to any of my friends or family in case we decide to try again. So I guess I'm just looking for advice. Thank you for listening to my story until the end. And if you enjoyed it, please support us by liking and subscribing to our channel. Let us know in the comments what you think about the situation.